God, I found this cleaning my pot, and now I'm going to plant it. It was in where the impatiens were, but I lost the crown too after all these years. So I'm going to use some of this good black dirt. Probably just leave this right in here until I get another plant in it. Okay, let's see what that is. It's a bulb, so trying to think what bulbs I might have, if I might have planted a few iris bulbs that I had, or if I had tried gladiolas, and I have not ever been able to bring gladiolas to fruition here, which is disappointing for me. I was going to weed that area, but I do have to clean my hands really well to do some cooking in a while. And this is going to have to get pinned down because it is going inside. It's going inside too much of the other tree, of this. Keeps getting caught up with the gardenia, with the hibiscus. Oh, I know where I have one. Be right back. Oh, I have one back here. Oh boy. I'm so tired. I'm off on my routine. I just saw a ton of green splotches. Oh, yes. Please jam my ear. Oh, my lordy lord. Okay. I talked to the gentleman that was here yesterday about doing the fences. And I talked to other people who said, he's the person. And I'm like, I know, but he's really busy with a lot of stuff. But I don't mind being a week out for something, or 7 to 10 days, or several weeks. I'm planning stuff for the next few months for someone who is really, really good, and also someone that I've known for quite a while. And his wife I've known almost her entire life. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this over here. And you guys, I am so excited. Now I've got a plant coming there that I might as well pot it. little pots. And then we're going to go over and look and see. Oh my Lord, I see so much green. I'm so excited. Okay, so much green over there. Hey, I think I cannot put this in the tiniest pot. I am going to have to get a bigger pot. Roots are already coming out the bottom with the, oh, not roots, stuff from there, okay. Yeah, I thought I could put it in this pot, but the bottom is, I have to cut that. The bottom is good size. It won't stay in here long either. Actually putting in this small of a pot, I will have to change it up pretty soon because these grow so big. Oh my goodness, what did I put in here? If these are gladiola bulbs that never came up, I'll put this one in here, do the same. Huh. I might have to strain through this and see what's there. Oh my gosh, and I am stalling, just getting this done. I'm gonna eat some clovers with you. My friend yesterday talked about the power of clover, and now he's tall. He can eat his 3 or 4, 2 to 4, or I think he said 4, but he can eat that because he's tall. And I looked up my height and ratio. I can eat 1 to 2 a day in the beginning, and then up to 2 to 4 when I get adjusted to it. I had one yesterday. Tastes like a good sour lemon, loaded with nutrients. So I'm going to make some clover tea, which I bought it before. It's quite expensive, really. There we go. Okay, I probably don't need a bottom for this one. I think it might look pretty to have some greenery here, in which case I will put a plate on the bottom to hold it more in place. And I can put the pan up there. If this one fits, it'll work better for now. It is heavier. I might tell you that I wore them all day yesterday. I'm wearing them more and more. So I can get my jawbones and bottom teeth ready for the next plate and bottom plate. Well, that looks nice. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably see that. Let me go get some of this off. I think I have water in the bath, in gallons. I have some here in my tire bowl. I have definitely got to tie those up. Oh, I keep saying I'm going to. I have my string. Now I do have one going up through there, and I don't want to break these because they're so beautiful. I'm going to get so many blooms. But also, I need a multi-face. Let's see if I can use the tree for my support. These other vines are coming on so strong. I'm gonna have to take them off again. I can smell them. They smell good. But I don't want to strangling these trees. Okay, it was so tall and I had to cut it last year. I didn't really want to break one. Oh. Oh. I'm going to put this in water. But I also don't want to keep sticking them in my face. And I want to tie them back with that twine. And I'm just going to take them all back just a little, including this. You guys, I glanced at it. Oh my Lord, there's so much Grand Rapids leaf lettuce popping. At this rate, yep, I'll taste out my first one in a matter of a couple weeks, and then within a matter of weeks I should have a good rotation. I'll have to change them because they're going to get too hot pretty soon, but I put them back onto the west side where they get less full sun. I'm gonna wash my hands. I need a sip of water. Put them back over there. I should get the 9-month growth. They'll still get sun, plenty of heat, but they won't get burnt. Those sips of tea were very good. Excuse me. I cut right in front of you to show you this, which I'll be soon. We'll be getting some rain, but if not, I will use the hose. It almost feels like rain today, but it doesn't look, well, there a little bit it looks like rain. Well, when I found the frog in here, I put it in my hand, I put it on the grass, I jumped back on my hand, put it back in the water with these pots upside down and left it open to give it a choice if it wanted to come out. And I must have okay, let's come and look at these. After I wash my hands again. Before I just wiped them off, but I need to really wash them. Should be lifting that all the time. Oh, I love it. There's Tide in here, so of course it smells so good. It's diluted. At Target, they'll usually run 3 of these at a lower price than most places, and equivalent to the not super brand, great deal, Walmart. And then you get $15 or $20 or $25 back through their Tide 3 purchase Target coupon app. App up, baby! very happy to show you the Grand Rapids leaf lettuce shortly. And it is getting so hot that if we don't get a rain in the next few days, I'm definitely pulling out the hose. So cats know not to drink that. But sometimes insects that don't smell it will jump into it. That always makes me sad. So I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it into here. I use that to wash up again if I need to. I always need to. No, I am. But now I need to. Oh, I hate to sacrifice this water. This has to get done. Because it has to get dumped, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Use it now. Now there's a lot of leaves, so I'll just dump it over here in the back of this. my gosh, you guys. Okay, I got to get you over there, and I got to get that opened up for the day. And I have to save some water. Like I can't get more water. I can get more water. I'm gonna go get my string and probably tie these back. I have more of a walkway again. There was a time when none of this was here except for that. All that stuff was down, and most of my flowers were hanging. Oh, I just had the water drop near my eye. I did both of those a little already. I'm gonna save some of this. Let's go check out. Oh my Lord, are you guys still there? It's still recording. Excellent. Ooh, 25 minutes. Okay, time's flying. Okay, I did some more trimming over here. Okay, are you ready? Surprise, surprise, surprise. It's usually 2 or 3 days, but look at it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We have the base row and the middle row, and then I did the third row, which was jagged, and then I threw out the rest of the seeds at the end. Ah! Oh my gosh, you guys, that's what can happen when you get joyously excited. That's me. What happened is I just went down on this knee, and the sticker knee right here, this one's really bad. Again, these are coming out, but I had pressure on that and I let go of it with my hand. I'm sorry I screamed in your ear. Well, look at this. I'm so excited. You have to be really careful not to flood them and rot them at this stage. See how much moisture was left, even though you've got to be going on noon to 2. They've been in direct sun for quite a few hours, and I am elated. I can't wait till I'm walking out here and going, see you guys, yum, 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 nummy num in my tummy tum, right after my mouth, choosy choose. I get excited over greens. Most women are desperately lacking in the vitamin B's, which is a major energy and sanity vitamin that we need to be stacked in. I love my green drink. It really gets me there. I don't love to buy them. Okay, that eggshell hasn't deteriorated. I remember it from before. I'll put it out there. Oh, you guys, I'm rapid talking. I'm really excited. I haven't been rapid talking since I had to haul an old dude out of my place. I'm so freaked out. Okay, don't want to burn these off either. I'm so excited. This is great. Okay, so remember yesterday, anyone that might have seen this, there was one and it was in the center. And people that don't or haven't gardened, if you don't have faith in someone that's showing you something and you question like, oh yeah, it's okay. But don't be negative, just hold off. Okay, do y'all see it? The middle one that gave me that hope yesterday? Or was it the day before? And yesterday I was too snockered from getting a couple hours sleep and hearing my son calling for help that someone's in my house. Our house. Someone's in our house, Mom. There's a man in our house. Oh my God. Probably go to my grave hearing that every once in a while in my head. Right now I'm hearing it a lot. But I'll tell you what, that second and third reinforced lock on the front and electrifying the fence, I'm getting stoked. Jesse and I both checked the locks, and then I said, now if you let Yumi out, or if you go to let Lily out, when you come back in until we're both up, and this will be the same for me if I get up before you, or Yumi wants me to let him out, or I go let Lily out first. We locked the front door. And he said, no, Mom, I'm going to leave it open so another meth-headed crackhead can come in our house. And I was like, oh, he is still talking to people. He calls them randoms. It's like friendly conversation and you have rules to follow. But a lot of randoms told him that, just be more careful. And if now that you have the other locks, you're going to get a door. And while live in the woods, and they said the only people that do that are crazy people or meth and crackheads. And then the police it's not for them to say or tell us. That's up to the judges and whoever, and they decide that, and that's not even my business to know. But he's not demented, so anyway, just like negativity of being stalked or harassed or bullied, I don't focus on it, and I don't go tit for tat because I'm the only girl in a brother family of 4. I don't go tit for tat. My dad said I didn't have to. I can win. I can be the winner, whether it's in cooking or changing the oil, mowing the yard. If it's a situation where someone is in a win situation, there's no reason why a woman cannot and should not be able to put her all in and do her best. And if she is the winner, she's the winner. No holding back, and no going after her, being nasty or stalking or any of that. That's for the, he said, for the low-minded and for the educated that do it, it would be the wicked, the nasty, the dark, the no-goods, the avoids. Like, blocking is like my dad, my mom's generation. Well, you avoid them. And sometimes if it was very serious, you avoid them like they're the plague. And back then that would have been the reference to the Black Plague, but now it could be to the Sea Plague. Shh. I got greens coming. And instead of instead of 4 packages for $1, I have 3 packages for 33 and a third 3.3 infinite. I have 5 more packages, and I am going to go ahead. I am not in a situation where I can't buy 3 or 6 or 9 or 12 more should I want, and I do want. I want to know that I really don't believe in, world poop hits the fan, studying history, and I don't know how far back does fake history go. But what I do know is the Chinese could get a couple drips of water off some leaves and a few pieces of rice. They survived. The Polish, those that were being starved out from nature or from others, survived on potatoes, even rotting potatoes. There's cultures that survive on, I can't enunciate it, but it's a pulp substance where they pull out the plant that it comes from. They steam it, cut it, they crack it open, they turn it and turn it and turn it and turn it and turn it into an edible substance that they absolutely love and thrive from. So yeah, things for me, I don't like to not be having greens every day, and I don't like that they're rotting, and the price that I pay for what we just used to call lettuce from the garden, this organic price is wild. I love growing greens. Hi, Yumi. He stopped for a while. He loves a cool bath. Yumi loves a cool wipe down. Lily likes to go inside to be cool, but even though he has the long black hair, so as summer comes on, this is going to be year 5, he'll go, and I have to be careful. I can't let him get too hot. He'll get too grouchy, and he'll give me a bite or a slap. But I don't like to leave him outside for the period of time when we hit that 100 to 119 feel like for massive hours on end with extreme humidity. So in he goes. And then it goes back out in the evening when it's cooling down for 2 or 3 or 4 hours. And then he's always ready to come in at night. I'll say it. He's a mama's boy. The boy that had him for the first 8 to 12 weeks of his life was in school off summer session. He was a young boy. he's grown a lot because it's going to be 5 years. And I got them in July, and they were born April 4th on Easter. Anyway, that boy carried Yumi around, petted him all the time. His head, petted his head, carried him around, slept with him, covered him up, hand fed him, as well as shared, the feeding in the early weeks with his mother. And he actually had a name for him. And I actually haven't called him that as a second, third, fourth backup name or nickname for maybe a year, almost 2 now. Let me think of it. And it is true, but my son chose this name, and he is the dream. But he's also the other. Oh, the Avenger. He don't start it. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. You're looking at the ground. I'm so sorry. Thank you for staying with me, anyone that did. I'll load you soon. Anyway, so Yumi came with the name the Avenger. And oh my Lord, that's why I often think, did Lily do something? Not that I ever really discipline him. I just tell him to stop, and I use the nice voice, and I offer rewards for, stopping. They are animals. It's not like they're children. I'm going to have to keep giving them treats when they're 30 and 40 and 50 years old for good behavior. Anyway, I'm just enamored with my Grand Rapids leaf lettuce. I've been growing that version of lettuce since I came back from Michigan. Not that I brought them from Michigan, but that the Dollar Tree was selling them through the company that produces them with no GMOs and 100+ year history. Are they 1849 or 1898? Massive history. And I've used them, and my family's used them. Anyway, everybody, I also use this for a candle. And I haven't wiped that off yet because it smells good. It's cinnamon from the Yankee Star candles, or Yankee Star, from the Yankee candles. They're so good. Well, have a beautiful afternoon. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm looking forward to eating leaf lettuce and showing you the mango and Grand Rapids leaf lettuce that I make my green drinks with. I'm looking forward to what I get, a big batch of it, and I actually have to grind it and freeze it, and that's exciting. I'll be in the front eventually. That's the plan again with my leaf lettuce. Greens are important to me every day, and they're very tender, and I can eat them and digest them easily, just like these clovers. Oh, yesterday, that was so good. Have a beautiful, peaceful, loving afternoon and evening. I'm going to be making chicken, and I'm going to be eating fish. I'm going to make chicken into chicken tacos for my son. He asked for deep fried chicken tacos, and I'm like, cool. Actually, they're easier than the enchiladas and burritos.